Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. We're taking a break here on our job site. Back here we are clearing a property fence line between us and one of the neighbors. So I thought I'd spend a few minutes while I'm on a break here, kind of go over the details of how we do it. So we've been in the process for the last several years of slowly fencing in the perimeter property line of the farm that we lease, and how we offset those costs and keep it from breaking the bank. So what we've done is we've worked out an arrangement with the landowner of our farm where we are taking a portion of the lease money every year and putting that, investing that into permanent fencing out here on the property line. What we bring to the table is I am clearing these paths at my own expense in exchange for getting all of the trees that we're cutting. So, hey buddy, you want to put gas and oil in that? Okay, oil, gas in the back and oil in the front. Got my helper out here gassing up the machine. So we're recovering some money on our labor from the timber that we're cutting off. And so you can see, like down here, there's some pretty mature timber that we're able to salvage some saw logs off, pulpwood that can be sent off, and then firewood that we can sell. We can also chip up the tops to have chips to use for our livestock bedding. So that's the arrangement we have with our landowner. Lease money is going towards the actual cost of the fencing contractor coming in and putting up the fence. We are carrying the cost of clearing the old fence lines, which some of these have 3, 4, 5 old fences stacked on top of each other. That's how we're recovering our time investment. And then the last point is dealing with the neighbors. Now, in a perfect world, you could be able to go to your neighbors and say, hey, neighbor, we're putting in a fence here. You should pony up half the money to do so. But that doesn't always work out because, as you can see, the neighbor's property over here is just a jungle that's actually for sale right now. And they're not interested in spending thousands of dollars on fencing. So with the same approach we use with them, as with our landowners, we say, hey, allow us to clear about a 40, 50 foot swath along this fence line. We get all of the timber to help offset our costs, and we will pay for the fencing being put in. And that's worked out with all of them that we've worked with so far. Now, you want to get that in writing, document it, get it signed so you're not into any kind of potential lawsuits down the road with you going on their property and cutting trees and all that. Obviously, make sure you're carrying insurance for the projects. Kind of all the basic stuff. Yes, we're paying attention to that and carrying that. But this is how we have been getting the 25,000 feet of our perimeter fence slowly done, over the last 5-6 years. When we first came here, there was maybe 600 or 700 feet that was permanently fenced on this whole place, that was in condition to actually hold animals. And now we're maybe a little over half to 2/3 of the way through getting this done. So that's what we're doing on these summer days, getting out in the morning, doing a little cutting, sit in the air-conditioned skid steer for a while, clean up the logs and brush, and then slowly get it knocked out and get ready for these fencing guys to come in. So, you got anything to say, Justin? Bye. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Remember to get out there and get after it.